Hello beautifuls, my name is Epic Treasure and this video today is an incredibly handy one that you're going to love, especially if you're short on tech points and if you like convenience. I think you'll thoroughly enjoy this one. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you found it helpful. Click the notification button so you know when I'm live and new content is out, and come join the Discord channel, link in the description below. So with bounties in this new update, they're all over the map. They're purple. We've got these purple heads, so Crash is an example of one. So after you defeat the person with the bounty on their head, you get tokens, these little paper things that you hand into the bounty officers. And there's a few bounty officers are around. There's one that's at Fisherman's Point where we are at the moment. There's one at the settlement, which is up the hill somewhat. My map is currently broken. And also I think there's one at June Shelter. There could be others, I'm not sure. But we don't have to worry after this point. So right now we're at Fisherman's Point. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure, first of all, that we have the Mercy ring on. So the Ring of Mercy can be unlocked in your tech tree. I'm going to grab that, put it on. And it's unlockable at level 15. This is not mandatory, but it makes life a lot easier. And we're going to capture this bounty man. Level 15, sorry, 19. Level 19 for the Ring of Mercy. It uses 30 ingots, 20 PAL fragments, and also 5 ancient civilization parts. You can also buy them at vendors too. So he's just hanging out up here. Right there, the vigilante bounty officer. And we're going to capture him and we're going to bind him to our base. So he's always there and we never have to travel again to hand our stuff in. So a little disclaimer though. If you have a PAL with you and you've got the Ring of Mercy on and your PAL is not, you're not mounting the PAL, so say for example you've got Jet Dragon out and you're fighting this bounty officer, Jet Dragon will destroy him even if you've got the Ring of Mercy on. But if you're mounting him and killing and destroying him, then it will work. But I find it just easier just to not bother having a mount or PAL at all. Easy just to use your own stuff. And also this sword, the Meow Meow blade, there's a tutorial how to get that on my channel too, but it does ricochet. So when you use this, the cat head bounces around. And I find that if you do use that, when you're using the Ring of Mercy, it sort of cancels that out. If that ricochets and hits that one that you're trying to destroy, then it will actually decimate them. So be careful with this one. So we're going to go up and we're going to treat him just like any other PAL that we're going to capture. So usually we'll go up, we'll talk to him, he'll offer us the exchange for the bounty tokens that you've accumulated, and you can swap them for coins, you can swap them for ancient PAL manuscripts, which is important obviously for research. The high grade tech manual is what we want the most, and that gives us the points for the tech tree. And then there's life fruit, power fruit, and stout fruit. So we're going to slap him, we're going to capture him in a sphere. You can capture him in a legendary sphere if you want. So I'm going to just grab him there and hope he gets out. It's going to take a while sometimes. There's exotic spheres too. Legendaries work sometimes. And he's out of that one. And keep slapping and keep slapping and keep slapping, keep slapping. You might have to kite him all the way down the beach, especially if you've got damage on nuts. So here we have, he is captured. And also you can capture obviously the wandering merchant too. Grab him, put him at your base. Sometimes it might take a very long time to capture them. You can find them in the early settlement too, but these ones are kind of pretty low, so you should have no problem capturing them. Bang, that one's done. So I've got another wandering merchant. Here's a PAL merchant here. Now my settings are on nuts level, so it's just going to take you longer. I'm not changing my settings now. The settings I have on at the moment are just for building. And because my map is broken, just because that's what happens in the game sometimes, I'm not changing any settings. So that's why I'm not taking hardly any damage or anything like that. There's no mods or any fancy things like that. It's just the custom settings. Slippery sucker, aren't you? So you can capture him, you can capture the other vendors. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the base and I'm going to show you how to bind him to the base. We've got a bounty intel officer here. We're being caught for doing naughty things. If that doesn't capture, we'll just keep moving on. All right, so we're going to fast travel to our base, which is here. And you can put these at any of your bases. And I've already got one bound to ours. So over here, you can see the Vigilante Bounty Officer is there. So how we do that is we put down like this. Got all the infantry coming in here. We're going to go to defenses, and we're going to put a sandbag down here, wherever you want to. I like to set it up like shop, just like I have all here with these other vendors. There's a tutorial and all that too on the channel. So then we're going to go to our new guy, go to our PAL box. We'll still sort them out so everything's in order. And then we're going to find him. So he is... where is he? And some of these have got names because they're either members, supporters, etc. Okay, so Vigilante Bounty Officer. So we're going to bring him here, put him there. Then we're going to go to the monitoring stand, and we're going to go to that sandbag we just put down here, and then we're going to put the bounty officer, assign him to that. And he's going to run over to the bar, and he is now at our dispose. So we can hand all our stuff in back at our base instead of going to Fisherman's Point, etc. all the time. Another hot tip, if you want to get rid of these guys that are the officers when you're on the wanted level, just get your mount and just fly high until it disappears. You might have to fly to a certain height, and then the wanted level will disappear. But what a beautiful view, isn't it? They will eventually go away, thankfully. So that base tutorial will be, it could be up by now by the time you watch this. The tour of it is already up. It's called Base All-in-One Base 7.0. It has everything there you could possibly dream of. It has 5 breeding pens. It has all of the mines that you need. It has the ore mine. It has the money-making machine. It has the beehive there to make all of the honey. It has the expedition station. It literally has everything you could possibly need, besides obviously the hexalite ore and the chromite, which I've already got sorted out with some other tutorials on the channel, the best locations for those too. So hopefully you find this helpful with our new little friend at the base. Take a seat. Until next time, thank you so much for hanging out. Have an amazing day or night. And again, don't forget to jump into the Discord channel. I'll find you there and you'll find me there. And then jump into the PALWorld specific channels, which are really handy when Pocket Pair send out updates, important updates, and whether they be new skins, etc. You'll hear from there first instead of having to wait for news on PALWorld. Until next time, have a lovely day or night.